What fire springs forth? What bile does bubble? The black moon swings, the sky stirs trouble. By violent ends we kill the lights. Through the shadows, madness beckons. Weird at night.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
What is up, everybody? I'm Patrick Galactic, and you are watching Weird at Night with me. I'm your host, but really, I'm just your friend, man. I'm just here to hang out. Let's just, let's make a thing of it. We got some stuff for you tonight, but first, Gizmo, who I have not... It's just not, The problem with Gizmo is he's eager. He's eager. All right, buddy. All right, back to the... Look, guys. Weird at Night is a ongoing project, okay? It's something that's fluid. It's something that's always evolving. It's a thing for the community. And also my roommate, Matt, is in the chat room right now if you want to talk with him, because he's going to troll me like a son of a bitch, you bastard. Anyway, we have some cosmic graphics for you this week. We got some cool new stuff. We're gonna just try to do more of these and not have them be so so precious. We're just gonna oh shit. Oh, now shit's getting crazy. I messed this up bad. How's that for Weird at Night, huh? All right, forget that. Okay, so we have a bunch to talk about. What are you guys watching? What are you guys? How are you guys staying busy during quarantine? What do you guys want to talk about tonight? Because it's 2 a.m. and I'm sitting here staring into my webcam because I want to connect. And that's what we do here at Weird at Night. It's a haven for creative conversation. So it's basically, man, if you're up this late, it's either because you can't sleep, you don't want to sleep. For me, I don't like to sleep until solid 4 or 5 a.m., at least during quarantine hours. So if you're doing the same thing, man, and you have something you want to talk about, go ahead and just hit up the chat and we'll do it. So we're getting ready to rewatch season 3 of Twin Peaks. It's a rewatch for me. It's not for my roommate. He's never seen it before. Is that right, Matt? And let's see. All right. Sorry. Technical difficulty. All right. So he's never seen it before, and it's going to be absolutely fucking epic. David Lynch is somebody that I came to pretty late in the game. I wish that I could say that I've been a big fan for a really long time, but the truth is, not so much. In fact, I actually saw Mulholland Drive at one point and told my friend that it was a steaming pile of shit. I was that dumb. But no longer. I am here to be validated by you. And instead of me playing a bunch of songs tonight, I'm going to play you some of my music videos that I made with my collaborator, Blazing Space, who also made the opening theme to this show. We're also going to talk about a bunch of my other collaborators, the people who help me kind of put everything that I do together. So if you don't know much about my music, that'll be a great time to learn a little bit more if you're into that. You get to see some of the videos that I've made over the last several years, which I promise you are worth the wait. And we're just going to kind of talk about that kind of stuff. Back on the Twin Peaks kick, I don't know how, if you guys are fans of Twin Peaks, I don't know if you, how deep you go, but when that show was going on, that whole season, it was the last time where it really felt like, yes, the log lady is in season 3, Matt. But she was dead when it aired, so not much. But she is in it. She's important. But hold on. We got to get something going here. There we go. Damn it, moving the screens again. This is why we can't have nice things. I don't want to look at my face. Anyway, so she totally lost what I was saying. Totally lost what I was saying. This is what happens when you put too much into technical things. You lose shit. So anyway, I don't know how deep you went into season 3, but I was literally listening to 4 podcasts in between episodes with different fan theories and different ideas about what people were going to do, with different plot points. And all of us were always wrong. It's one of those few times where somebody gets a big budget who has some really weird ideas. And I don't know when that'll happen again. So I'm super stoked. What are you guys watching during quarantine? Let me know in the chat. Or if you want to reach out with anything that you're doing that you want on the show, send it to weirdatnight@gmail.com. That's where I reside. Also, if you like the show, fucking astral project your ass to the subscribe button, smash that, and let people know, because that's how we do shit around here at Weird at Night. Okay. Very sweet. Very sweet. All right. So, first things first, I'm going to just, I told you guys, I'm going to play a video for you that I made with my collaborator, Blazing Space. But the screen share not being nice. All right. So here we go. What would have been smart is if I had queued this up in advance. But we don't do that kind of stuff around here. YouTube. All right. I'm going to start a new screen share because this one isn't working. Dun, dun, dun. Come on. There is that familiar sensation when you're looking for something. That is the thing you will never find. All right, so here we go. If you haven't already, check me out on YouTube here. This is my channel. Let me get the screen of adequate proportion here. All right. Okay. Can everybody see the screen? Let's hope so. All right, so this is my channel. And these are videos that I have made over the last several years with my primary collaborator, Blazing Space, the one that I work with more than anyone. And this is a video for a song called She Lives on the Astral Plane. I'll pause it so we can start it from the beginning. Let me know if the audio comes through on this, guys, because if it doesn't, that would be bad. All right. All right. Sometimes you just look, guys, and I am sorry, but I don't have time to figure out the audio. So I will be playing songs for you tonight. We'll do music videos another time. I'm sorry for the technical difficulties. This is all new. This is all new, and I am just a young boy in a man's world trying to figure it all out. What do you guys want to talk about? Could I play live to the music video? Theoretically, yes. Did the video actually look okay on the screen, though, is the thing. Because to me, it looked like it was crazy. Well, who cares? So anyway, that was a video called She Lives on the Astral Plane on my YouTube channel. Check it out. I will play that song for you guys. Okay, so if it looked good, then yeah, I can. All right, so I've got a suggestion from the group here that I play that song to the music video rather than just play the music video, which I'm gonna do. That's a great idea. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. So many almost good ideas. All right. So, I'm going to live score my own video. I cannot tell you how annoying that is. All right, cool. Here we go. She lives on the astral plane. Nobody knows her name. Nobody feels her pain. Dark shade on the burning sand shrinks from a helping hand, melts at her own command. She never gave up a ghost, never held out for hope, never drank in the night, slipped
She lives on the astral plane. Nobody knows her name. Nobody feels her pain. Dark shade on the burning sand shrinks from a helping hand, melts at her own command. She never gave up the ghost, never held out for hope, never drank in the night, slipped through her hands, whispers goodbye, fades out again. She never gave up the ghost, never held out for hope, never drank in the night, slipped through her hands, whispers goodbye, fades out again. Again.
All right, not sure how that turned out. Hope it was all right, but it was fun either way. It was kind of cool to watch. I haven't actually done that before. So thanks for the idea, guys. That was super cool. But yeah, that's a video called She Lives on the Astral Plane, starring Mina Lee, who is a really great person as well and an excellent creator, excellent actor. Definitely check their work out. There's so much going on in the Seattle music scene that it's, there's just so much to see, I guess. So I've had the good fortune to work with some really cool people. Thank you guys for the support on that one. Did the audio sound okay? I hope it did. But even if it didn't, fuck it, right? Let's pay some bills, guys, real quick. I want to throw it out to the concerned citizens for the destabilization of society ask, did you remember to do that thing? Did you remember to do it? That thing. Oh, I'm getting distracted because my video. So you guys couldn't hear the audio on the videos, but I could, and that was really distracting. So when you're lying in sleep late at night and you're wondering, did I do that thing? That's what the concerned citizens for the destabilization of society would ask you as well. So now we are going to throw to a little game, a little segment. It's really fun. It's a new game I made up that I pitched to Built-in Madly. And I kind of ruined it already, but just pretend that you didn't see any of that. And I ask, am I too poor to live? It's a fun game by Built-in Madly, the mega hit of 2020. Basically, we're going to try to, in very simple terms, measure the value of a human life. So, how do we do that? How could one measure such a thing? Well, we will do that through the old capitalistic method of scarcity and rarity, so how hard things are to find or acquire. Beauty, how aesthetically pleasing things are, like diamonds, can sometimes, not be rare, but just be so beautiful that people have to have them. And essentiality, which is just how important is this for your survival? How important is it for you to have that thing in order to live? So with that said, we look at money first. Is money scarce? Well, that's a great question. No. In layman's terms, no. It's not scarce. The Federal Reserve prints tons of money all the time. It just ends up in the hands of very few people, which is a totally different argument and a totally different point to make that we can definitely do when you guys want to do that. But for now, scarcity, no, it is not. Is money beautiful? I mean, no, money isn't really beautiful. It's beautiful to see money because you know what it represents. But the actual dollar bill, even though I'm pretty sure Matt, the Razor Sharp, is going to tell me that money is beautiful, just to be a dick. Is money essential? Yes. Yes, it very much is. It is the entire system upon which our system of trade is based. If you don't have any money, especially in America today, you are living in a bad place. But what is life? Life has to be measured in some kind of understandable way. So we measure it by time, okay? So is time scarce? Well, yes, you could look at your life and say, well, if you live for 80 years, that's, thousands of days, millions of hours, whatever. Or you could look at your life as running around in a circus and a hamster wheel trying to kind of make things go around. So scarcity of time is kind of scarce. The amount of time that you actually get to yourself, that you get to appreciate life, is scarce. Beauty, is life beautiful? Right now it's debatable. I don't know. But it is debatable. There are people who would tell you that life is absolutely beautiful right now, even with everything going on with COVID-19 and all that. Is time essential? Yeah, bro. Time's fucking essential. Time and air are pretty essential to your entire standing and your entire reason for living. So why do we even have to talk about this? Because clearly the theoretical value winner here between money and life is life, right? Because without life, money is worthless. But we seem pretty stuck in this conundrum right now, kind of this world where people are freaking out about getting back to their jobs because they're going broke. Well, the problem is you can go broke many times in your life. You can go broke, you can live in abject poverty more than once and recover and get everything back and go broke again. It's all possible. But if you die, that's forever. That's a one-time thing. So there's really no debate here, except if the threat of poverty, financial hardship, or temporary inconvenience is so threatening that you would risk your life and the lives of everyone you know to avoid it, you're doing life wrong. No one is too poor to live, guys. And that's the point, okay? So we have all these people trying to rush back out to get some kind of certainty back for themselves and their lives. But the truth is, that's just not going to happen for a while. And the more we try to rush that along, the worse it's going to get. And quite frankly, I think the gift speaks for itself. God. That is how you deliver a segment, people. That is how you deliver a segment. What else do we got in the silly shit here? Oh, this. I think you guys already saw this one. Oh, that's my dog Luna, if you don't know that. She's pretty cool. What else do we got? Let's get rid of this thing. I guess after that segment, this would be maybe the most appropriate. I know. Me too. Me too. Okay. So, we are going to talk a little bit about collaborators. So, I have worked with a lot of really cool people, and one of those people is my friend Matt Jenkins. Can you guys see my screen right now? Let me know, because OBS is not being that cool. Okay, so, oh, that's for later. Gave away the big surprise. Okay, so Matt Jenkins is a good friend of mine, and he is currently raising money on Indiegogo for a book that he's putting together. And this is a page from it. It's a book that includes 10 paintings based on photos taken by a collaborator of his. And it will include some photos of his village in the Gambia, West Africa. He spoke to him the other day, and they're both looking forward to releasing this and raising money for him and his family, as well as telling their story. Matt is one of the most genuine, big-hearted people I've ever met. So this is really worth looking at, raising money for. It's one of those things. But as you can see, they have quite a ways to go. So there's still 12 days left. But if you want to look more into what Matt does and you want to learn more about his art, which I really, really encourage, because, for instance, my album cover, my last one, was made by Matt, which is not there. Well, this is it, basically. You just can't see it all big right now. Yeah, so Matt just makes incredible art, and you can learn more about him as well by going to his website, mdjenkins.com. I'm sorry, it's mdjenkinsart.com. mdjenkinsart.com. Go to his website, check it out, and consider making a contribution to his Indiegogo so that he can raise the funds to put this book together. Because I promise you, Matt is one of those people who is always coming from the heart and 100% sincere. So thanks, Matt. Thank you for all you do, buddy. I hope you have a great campaign. So, there we go. So yeah, that wasn't on the screen the entire time. This is Matt's website. The link is right here. And you can go to his Indiegogo. And you can also see the album cover I was trying to show you that I thought I was showing you that I wasn't showing you. But that's all right. Technical difficulties aside, none of that shit can touch the fact that my boy Shinsuke Nakamura has the Intercontinental title on him, and that shit makes me super happy, okay? Nothing can touch that. Except maybe... Bret Hart, the Hitman. Yeah, it's been an action figure day at the house today because we are dorks. Super dorks, but having a good time being it. Let's try that experiment again. I think I'm going to play another track for you guys and another video of mine that I will live score. Once again, very cool idea that I never would have thought of. So this is why we have a little late night community like this, is so that we can come up with better ideas than Pat would. Okay. All right. This is a song of mine called Center Command that I put out in 2016. Also, it was the first time that Blazing Space and I worked together in this fashion, so a little nostalgic. Let me get you full screen here.
If there's peace to be found, let it come to me. Let it come to me. Let it come to me. If there's God in the stars, if there's God in the stars, let him shine on me. Let him shine on me. Let him shine on me. Waking from the anarchy of origin, taking out the center of command, breaking out a future's past. If there's truth in a lie, if there's truth in a lie, let it come to me. Let it come to me. Let it come to me. Waking from the anarchy of origin, taking out the center of command, breaking out a future's past. Waking from the anarchy of origin, taking out the center of command, breaking out a future's past.
That was Center of Command. If you haven't seen this video, by the way, it is freaking adorable. It's the dude from Tears for Fears with his kid doing Mad World. Pretty adorable. Ain't got no heart if you ain't loving that. I'm back, guys. I know you missed me. Yeah, so that was Center of Command. That was directed by Blazing Space, edited by Blazing Space, all things by Blazing Space. And if you don't know who Blazing Space is, that is a travesty. So let me correct that issue for you. You can go on the interwebs to see Blazing Space.com and feast your eyes on the visual oasis that awaits. And this is Blazing Space website. You can see all the amazing shows that John's done visuals for. I mean, John works with me, but John works with so many people. This is an incredible visual loop. You need to go to the website so you can get the audio, but you can just get a feel for what you're looking at here. I mean, look at this. Unbelievable. And these are the people that I'm just so fortunate to work with in the Seattle music scene. I met Blaze in Space. I think John couldn't have been older. There's the video we just watched that we made together. John couldn't have been older than, maybe 22 when we met. And it's been amazing over the last 8-9 years to see how we've both grown and changed and pushed each other to grow and change. And I actually built this website for Blaze in Space. I mean, we work together on a lot of things because our connection is so solid. But definitely check out Blaze in Space's website, give it a peruse, and if you have something that you need live visuals for that you think would go well, John is the one to call. So do it. What should we do, guys? Jesus Christ, I almost knocked everything over again. Let's see. There we go. There we go. That fixes everything. That doesn't loop. Fine. Okay. So, something that I mentioned last episode that I would like to do. I'm going to turn my mic down a little bit because it keeps peaking. Something that I'd really like to do is to host more creators on the show. The videos that I just showed you today, that's all stuff that's just me, and as much as I love sharing my stuff with you guys, the show is not just a testament to my ego. It is that, but it's other things as well. And one of those things is a way to feature some of the people, maybe some of the creators in Seattle who aren't getting all of the attention all the time. There's just only so much to go around, and unfortunately, some really deserving people slip through the cracks. And I would love to feature their work on my show. So if you want to be featured on Weird at Night, email me at weirdатnight@gmail.com. Do you make music videos? Do you make short films? Do you make animations? Please don't send me any porn. Asterisk. Don't send me any porn. But I want to feature you on the show. So if that's something you want to do, you can come on the show, talk about your work, talk about what's motivating your work, tell people how to find you. I want to bring attention to what you're doing. That would be awesome. So, get at me. The next thing is late night stories. Now, this is a late night show, guys. And the whole point of this was to harken back to some kind of cable access type situation where basically you could turn on the TV in the middle of the night and just see some of the weirdest, strangest shit. Or you could turn on the radio in the middle of the night and listen to Coast to Coast or something like that. I want to get that vibe, and I feel like we're starting to. But late night stories is one of those things that I think could take us over the top. You can tell me your favorite late night stories. They can be naughty stories. They could be scary stories. They could be strange, surreal stories. Have you been abducted by aliens? Do you know somebody who's been abducted by aliens? Are you a fucking alien? Doesn't matter. I want to hear your stories. Send them to me. You can email them to me at weirdатnight@gmail.com and I can read them. Or you can do a Skype call with me and I can hide your face. Your names and faces will be changed to protect the guilty. And basically, let's just cavort with the other weirdos of the world and just revel in each other's strangeness and let that strange sink in each and every time we do the show. So, late night stories, get at me, weirdатnight@gmail.com. I am working on an actual website. It should be up soon, but if you just watch on Twitch, you pretty much get the whole thing. Wow, you guys are having a really active conversation. Hometown murders. Wow. You guys have really gone somewhere with this. Okay, so we've done that. Just going to pay a few more bills here. So we talked about the concerned citizens for the destabilization of society, but we got to throw it back to our OG sponsor, the one who really pays the bills around this place and makes it all go around. Shitty's Pizza! Shitty's. The hospital is just next door. Use promo code Why God Do We Suffer and you get a free depubing before they bring the pizza out, not after in the hospital. It's before you eat. That's normally $4.99, and it is absolutely complimentary when you use promo code Why God Do We Suffer, but limit one per customer. You can find them on the corner of 9th and Nocturnal Drive, just past the memory of your first fully charged smartphone. Shitty's Pizza, legendary establishment in the ether space. If you have a fictional sponsor that you'd like to share on the show, send it on in. Love to have it. It's a little fun that we do have here. At least it's fun for me. But that's my dog Luna again. She is pretty much the best. That was a cat that I actually had this clip on last week, but it's so adorable that I keep putting it on because these two would not leave each other's side. And when I took Luna after this video was over and I took her in, he ran to the other window and tried to follow her as far as he possibly could. It was really adorable. He was a really sweet little cat that lives up downstairs. So to the sweet little cat that lives downstairs, thank you, little cat. You made my dog's day. And for that, thank you. Thank you. All right. Okay. I think we're getting to that point, guys. We're getting to that point of the night where everybody needs to think about bedtime. I mean, sometime soon, right? So this is the moment in the show where I read an instruction manual psychedelically. So let me pull that up. Oh, I've had a ton of reverb on my voice this whole time. Nice. All right, so the thing we will be reading about today. Let me find my tab here. I'm gonna do a new screen share because that one's being real bitchy. Dun, 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 dun. Screen share. There's Blazing Space again. Okay. So there you go. And we are going to be reading about the Daewoo Electronics model number KOR6L77 microwave oven user manual. If you have a request for a specific product that you would like me to read the instruction manual of, you can send it to weirdatnight@gmail.com and I will read it for you. So, operation procedure. This section includes useful information about oven operation. 1. Plug power supply cord into 230 volt AC 50 Hz power outlet. After placing the food in a suitable container, open the oven door and put it on the glass tray. The glass tray and roller guide must always be in place during cooking. Close the door. Make sure that it is firmly closed. The oven door can be opened at any time during operation by pulling the door. The oven will automatically shut off. Set the variable power control knob to the desired power level. Set the operating time by turning the timer knob to the desired cook time and the microwave cooking starts. If setting the timer control for less than 2 minutes, turn it past 2 minutes and then back to the desired time. Always forward, then back, never back, then forward, guys. It's kind of pretty standard stuff, I would hope by now. 6, microwave energy will be turned off automatically when the timer knob reaches off. Then food can be taken out of the oven. To prevent the oven from operating with the door open, your microwave oven is fitted with safety door interlock switches. If you wish to inspect the food while it is cooking, simply open the door. The oven will automatically stop cooking. To continue cooking, you simply close the door. If you wish to stop cooking, simply turn the timer knob to the off position. Cooking can be reset at any time during the cooking cycle by turning the timer control. Do not let the timer control continue to operate when there is no food inside. Don't operate the microwave if you're not microwaving anything, more specifically. Important safety instructions, very important. Read carefully and keep for future reference. Do not use the oven for any reason other than food preparation, such as for drying clothes, paper, or any other non-food items, or for sterilizing purposes. I once tried to dry off a piece of aluminum foil in the microwave as a child and destroyed it. It was awesome. Do not use the oven when empty. This could damage the oven. Do not use the oven cavity for any type of storage, such as papers, cookbook, cookware, etc. Do not operate the oven without the glass tray in place. Be sure it is properly sitting on the rotating base. Make sure you remove caps or lids prior to cooking when you cook food sealed in bottles. Do not put foreign material between the oven surface and door. It could result in excessive leakage of microwave energy. Do not use recycled paper products for cooking. They may contain impurities which could cause sparks and/or fires when used during cooking. Do not pop popcorn unless popped in a microwave-approved popcorn popper or unless it's commercially packaged and recommended especially for microwave ovens. So do not pour popcorn seeds or corn seeds on a paper plate and try to microwave them, idiots. That's not a good idea. Microwave popped corn produces a lower yield than conventional popping. There will be a number of unpopped kernels. Do not use oil unless specified by the manufacturer. Do not cook any food surrounded by a membrane, such as egg yolks, potatoes, chicken livers, without first piercing them several times with a fork. Do not pop popcorn longer than the manufacturer's directions. Popping time is generally below 3 minutes. Longer cooking does not yield more popped corn. It can cause scorchings and fire. Also, the cooking tray can become too hot to handle or may break. If smoke is emitted, switch off or unplug the appliance and keep the door closed in order to stifle any flames. When heating food in plastic or paper containers, keep an eye on the oven due to the possibility of ignition. The contents of feeding bottles and baby food jars shall be stirred or shaken and the temperature checked before consumption in order to avoid burns. Always test the temperature of food or drink which has been heated in a microwave oven before you give it to somebody, especially to children or elderly people. This is important because things which have been heated in a microwave oven carry on getting hotter even though the microwave oven has stopped. Eggs in their shell and whole hard-boiled eggs should not be heated in microwave ovens since they may explode even after microwave heating has ended. Keep the waveguide cover clean at all times. Wipe the oven interior with a soft, damp cloth before each use. If you leave grease or fat anywhere in the cavity, it may overheat, smoke, or even catch fire when next using the oven. Never heat oil or fat for deep frying as you cannot control the temperature, and doing so may lead to overheating and fire. Microwave heating of beverages can result in delayed eruptive boiling. Therefore, care must be taken when handling the container. To reduce the risk of injury to persons, do not overheat the liquid. Stir the liquid both before and halfway through heating it. Do not use straight-sided containers with narrow necks. After heating, allow the container to stand in the microwave oven for a short time before removing the container. Use extreme care when inserting a spoon or other utensil into the container. This appliance is not intended for use by persons, including children, with reduced physical, sensory, or mental capabilities, or lack of experience and knowledge unless they have been given supervision or instruction concerning use of the appliance by a person responsible for their safety. Children should be supervised to ensure that they do not play with the appliance. Only use utensils that are suitable for use in microwave ovens. During use, the appliance becomes hot. Care should be taken to avoid touching heating elements inside the oven. Do not use a steam cleaner in the oven. Save these instructions. And if you actually need to read those instructions again, you should definitely save them. The oven must always be clean. Residue of food from spillovers or spatters will attract microwave energy, causing it to burn on. This could reduce the efficiency of the oven and may cause bad odors. Do not use any abrasive cleaners or metal scrapers to clean the glass door. This will scratch the surface, which can break the glass. Do not use high-pressure cleaners or steam cleaners to clean the microwave. Clean the interior directly after use. Use a damp cloth to remove condensation, boiled over liquid, and food remnants. Remnants of crumbs and moisture absorb microwave energy and increase cooking time. Clean the interior and outer casing regularly. Use some washing up liquid and water and dry the microwave well with a dry cloth. Ensure that the cover of the microwave distributor is clean. Dirt in the cover can lead to spark formation. Clean the accessories regularly. Use some washing up liquid and water with a brush and dry the accessories well with a dry cloth. The accessories may also be washed in the dishwasher. Smells will disappear if you place a glass of vinegar or water with lemon in the microwave area. Switch the microwave on at full power for 2 minutes. Then rub down with a damp cloth. Check the door closure and the door rubber regularly for damage. Do not use the microwave if the door or door closure is damaged. If the seal of the microwave is very dirty, the door won't close properly. The front of adjacent furniture can become damaged. Keep the seal clean. Salt is extremely aggressive. When this is deposited in the oven interior, rust patches can be created. Spicy sauces, such as ketchup and mustard, or salty dishes, such as salted meat, can contain ingredients that can erode the surface. After use, you should always clean the oven interior. Do not use any type of oven cleaner or any part of the oven. It will damage some of the interior and exterior surfaces of the oven. The oven should be cleaned regularly and any food deposits removed, but do not use any oven cleaner. Failure to maintain the oven in a clean condition could lead to deterioration of the surface that could adversely affect the life of the appliance and possibly result in a hazardous situation. Whew! Wow. I feel like we really went through something there. That was pretty magical, guys. Whew. Wow. Well, that's pretty intense. Okay, so it's going to be 2:55 here, guys. I don't think we have too much time left. Is there anything that anybody... I'm sorry, I'm reading the chat here, guys. God, you guys are just little monsters. All right, well, you guys go to sleep. The Twin Peaks season 3, we will have some kind of recap soon, and our adventures. Matt and I will have some kind of prepared thing, and maybe some kind of stream about that. We're gonna start this week. Matt just found out, so buddy, hope you're into that. But I love you guys. I hope you all have a great time, great week, whatever. Make sure if you have ideas for the show, send them in to weirdandnight@gmail.com. And aside from that, love and light, y'all. Talk to you soon.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3.